born to fight. Maybe just a little bit, enough to make me sick of it. But I can read between the lines. I want to run from everything, but my legs won't work, it's clear to me. I haven't been much myself, and I feel like
Alright, you guys, it's Monday again. We are doing phase 2, which is 27 miles to start. I want this week to be a little bit focused on how I structure when I know what runs I'm doing and what distances I'm doing. So we're going to go over what the decision-making process is and then go from there.
serving myself. The timing's part, I know it's never right. It's hard to see this time of night, hard to know the reasons why.
Alright, so that was Monday's workout. That actually went really well. I'm really happy with how that was carried out. I wanted to make sure that I still had some speed left in me, so I went somewhere that wasn't so snowy. Like last week had just such pancake batter everywhere. This was good. I'm really glad. So what I want to go into is how to structure the rest of the miles for this week. So the first thing I think of is what's my long run and how much mileage is that going to be. Now it's 15 for this week, which I know is a crazy ratio, but just stick with me, it'll get better. That brings it down to 12 miles for the rest of the week, which makes it pretty easy squeezy manageable. You know, you can slot those in anywhere. I really want to do minimum 4 runs a week, so I did 4 miles today, leaving another 8, which the next thing I think about after the long run distance is where am I gonna get those remaining miles in. Well, I probably want to break it down into a 4-3-5. I don't want to just do 4-4-4. That would get kind of monotonous. So 4-3-5 is great structure for that. Today I did. Hey, buddy. That was a little freaky. So, right, today I did 4 miles, and that leaves, I want to do another 3-mile workout on Wednesday. But now that I know what those distances are going to be, the next thing I can think about is the weather and how the weather's going to permit what days I use. So today I looked and I said it's going to be pretty much a high of low 30s all week, which makes it really easy, actually. It makes it really nice and comfortable compared to last week, of course. So I can kind of slot things in wherever I want them to be. The next part to think about is what my work schedule looks like. It's usually the same, and I can pretty much depend that I'm going to have Friday and Saturday off, which is great for my long run and also for the last non-long run day of the week that I can kind of do more intentionally. And then the other days are just going to have to be before or after, wherever they fall in between. And then the next thing that I think about is, do I have any non-work commitments? Do I have appointments? Do I have plans that I'm going to do? Do I have things that I'm going to be out of town for? Very rare. I don't go anywhere. That's the next priority of things, and so that I can start to visualize what the week worth of running is going to look like. And then step 4 is just doing it. Just putting a plan out in front of yourself, not giving yourself the option to cave out on it, and reminding myself that it feels good and it is something I want to do, even though kind of those nerves, I always get those nerves right before. No matter what the distance is, I'll get out there, and then that feeling right before you start while you're fixing your watch together goes like, can I just go back inside? That voice is still there. Don't worry, I'm not exempt from that. But just know that the plan is the plan, and when you stick to it, it all works out. So we'll see how this works. This is a time capsule to my week 15 self to tell me how phase 4 is going in the peak mileage of that week in that phase. So for now, it's the next ramp up, and we're gonna see how that goes.
I can see you moving on.
Okay, it's Saturday. We're about to do the long run. Got 15 miles ahead of us. It is pretty windy out, but it is 41 degrees, so I am not wearing gloves, just barely, which is great. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun, maybe, but I'll let you know.
That's where I spend my time. Where I hold you. Where I hold you. Where I hold you.
Mile 14. Feeling good. I think I'm gonna just send it. See what happens. Okay, I'm not technically supposed to send it like that, but sometimes you can't resist. People call it strides. I haven't really worked that in yet. I just call it send it. So, oops, that's fine. I feel good though. Woo!
That's where I spend my time.
Not so bad.
All right, that's going to do it for the week. And you know, you're probably telling yourself, this audio is not matching up with the video at all. And yeah, that's right. I accidentally unpaired my microphone and then didn't watch the video back for audio to see whether or not it worked at all. So we're just going to run it from here. This is me yapping about how the week went and how I am upset that right now most of the mileage is getting done on one day. But that's going to change. And soon we're going to see a time in which it is much more balanced. But just kind of hang in there. Yada yada. Anyway, everything was great. Had a great time. Hope you have a good one. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.